can't be perfect. Don't try to be perfect. It's impossible. No one is perfect. If you make a mistake, you have to live with it, and then you have to be able to grow from it. You can't continue to make mistake after mistake after mistake and then think that you're going to be able to come back from that.
So how do you stay motivated? And you do both off the court and on the court.
Well, I'm in a position where I can be the best I can be each and every night. I have an organization, I have a team, I have great coaches around me that can put ourselves in a position to be the best each and every year. And then personally, I hold myself up to a standard higher than anyone. So that keeps me going as well.
For me, I understand that a lot gets thrown upon my plate and a lot gets thrown upon what I do. So for me, my personal goals is to win championships. And at the end of my career, what I was able to accomplish will make me happy and make me satisfied, because I don't play for what people expect for me to do anymore. I want to be the greatest of all time, and that's just my mindset. Mm-hmm. Wherever they lay me at the end of my career, and if it's 1 or 9 or 12 or whatever the case may be, Smitty, I had a great time on playing this game that I love to play.
Listen, for me, I can't worry about what everybody say about me. I'm LeBron James from Akron, Ohio, from the inner city. I'm not even supposed to be here. That's enough. Every night I walk into the locker room, I see a number 6 with James on the back. I'm blessed. So what everybody say about me off the court don't matter. I ain't got no worries.
Honestly, you guys seeing me sitting in this chair and kept looking over at them, it's because I'd rather be sitting over there with them. I know this is an individual award, but I would much rather be sitting over there in shorts, in a t-shirt, wondering what the hell they joking about, because I want to be a part of that joke, and I hate being out of all the jokes. I want to know what was happening, okay, guys? I would much rather be with my guys over there, because that's what it's all about. Yeah, much rather be with those guys. Without those guys, this trophy's not possible. The Larry O'Brien trophy last year is not possible. Nothing that I receive individually isn't possible without those 14 guys, because of what they sacrifice each and every day. The sweat and the blood and the time and everything. I always know that with team success becomes individual prizes, individual accolades, but this really doesn't mean much to me. I'm humbled and I'm happy about it, but I wish it was 15 of these up here, because I'm with a great group of guys that allow me to be the MVP each and every night.
I set out a goal 2 years when I came back to bring a championship to this city. I gave everything that I had. I poured my heart, my blood, my sweat, my tears to this game, and against all odds, I don't know why we want to take the hardest road. I don't know why the man above gives me the hardest road, but it's nothing the man above don't put you in situations that you can't handle. And I just kept that same positive attitude, like, instead of saying, why me, they're saying this is what he want me to do.
Do you gauge your game against Kobe? Is that your Larry Bird?
Well, it is, honestly. I look at Kobe Bryant as that guy that is the best, one of the best in our league. Every time when I'm not playing, if the Lakers on TV, I'm watching him. I'm watching him. I'm trying to learn from him and see how he may be attacking this certain team that he's playing. Because a lot of teams kind of play me the same way that they may play Kobe, with double and triple teams and, making you have to facilitate to your teammates. Yes. So I definitely look at Kobe as that guy that, he's that guy, he's that one.
Well, my expectations is always going to be high. Just because how I feel as an individual, I feel like I continue to get better every year. I continue to bust my butt in the off season to get ready for a season to go into June. Mm-hmm. So I look forward to us competing for an NBA championship this year. Mm-hmm. And every night I go on the court, I approach it that way, on us trying to get better for the long-term goal. Short-term goal, we want to just continue to get better every night.
Certainly athletes are trained to say, I just want to play and I want to win, and this is the most important thing to me. And then when you make a decision, and we saw it in the movie, that this isn't the most important, this is what I do, but it isn't the most important thing to you. Is that I mean, I'm sure you play with guys in your dressing room who don't share the same value as you.
Well, that's why you have guys in our league that's superstars, and you have guys that's stars, and then you have all-stars, and then you have guys that's okay players. I mean, I accept the challenge every night. Every night I go on the basketball court, in everyday life, I accept the challenge because I realize I'm not just representing LeBron James. I'm representing, my 2 sons. I represent my family. I represent everybody in my household, and also the city of Cleveland. And now I have an even brighter mind now. I represent the United States of America. One thing about myself, I'm real critical of myself. I believe I can't improve unless I want to improve. And ultimately, I want to become the greatest basketball player or the best player LeBron James can be. Now, if that means I've become better than Michael Jordan or better than Kobe Bryant or Oscar Robertson, then so be it. But if not, I want to maximize my potential. So the times of my rookie year where I was struggling, I found a way to get through it myself with the help of friends and, not having those, yes men around me because I wasn't playing well.
Parents, let's please understand and recognize that these kids are our future. And without these kids, obviously, we have no future. So let's continue to inspire. I will do my part. I promise you that, parents. I will be that second parent in your household if you're a single parent mother or father. I will be that third parent in your household if you happen to have a mother and a father at the same time. But you also have to do your part as well. These kids have dreams. I remember, me and my friends had dreams. I seen Brandon Weems here, Frankie Walker, Sheon Cotton, Drew Joyce, Willie McGee, Romeo Travis, and the list goes on and on and on. When we grew up, we had dreams, and the reason our dreams were able to become reality is because we had mentors and family and fathers and moms and people around us that allowed our dreams to become possible.
Our game is more mental than it is your abilities.
How do you apply that to the business world? Because that's one thing that's really big to you right now.
I just use my instincts. I use my instincts. One thing that I did a few years ago, I decided to part ways with my agent because I believed that I couldn't grow as a man and as a businessman having an agent, say, well, this is what you need to do and this is how you need to do it. And I started my own company with 3 of my good friends, and it's called LRMR. We started our own marketing company. I kind of judge, by my own standards.
Did your friends that you hired have experience? I mean,
No.
Right, so
No.
seemingly not a wise business move, but there would be a reason that you would do that.
Absolutely, because as I continue to grow, I want the guys around me to grow also. So when LeBron James is done playing basketball, now what do I have for my guys to fall back on? I don't want them to be like, okay, now what do we do? My guys are being set up in a position now where when I'm done playing basketball, they can continue to go on and be respected walking into a business room, be respected on having their own business ventures without me being there, and I can just sit back and collect the check.